Hello guys, this is an update and showcase video. I know I haven't updated you guys on a while on REALTALE, so this video is just for that. So for some context, REALTALE, this episode especially is taking so long because my job had me kind of wrapped up. I'm also working on a side animation, and I also was dealing with some mental problems, like, you know, depression and shit, and some mental struggles, and it was kind of hampering my motivation as well to keep going sometimes, but I still committed. I still will be committed. Anyways, I don't really got much else to say. I did lose my job recently, got laid off, but I'll be using the free time to animate more, so yeah. Anyways, I will not get into detail about other stuff. I will divide this video into chapters and timestamps in the description, so you're welcome. Alright, let's proceed. Hello. I have to record this over again because my thing failed me. Anyways, the audio goes through perfectly this time. Anyways, this is the chapter 1 of the video, showcasing. I will be showing well, I'm only showing part of it. This is 6,000 frames in this scene, right? But I'm showing the parts that are shaded and colored and line arted. This entire file is line arted, but only half of it is shaded and colored and line art. Only half of it is shaded and colored, right? I will be showing only 2 parts. This entire episode is broken out into 3 files, but I'm only gonna show 2, right? Part of this and part of the other file, because obviously avoiding spoilers, and the other parts aren't line arted yet, so might as well only show like half of this and part of the other one. All right, let's begin. Alright, this part is just a loop, so let me just skip over to the next scene that I want to show. So the only other part of this that's colored and shaded is this. So alright, let me skip to the next one. Right now.
Hey,
Okay guys, chapter 2. Why I'm glad the episode is not out yet. Alright, for some context, let me explain a little story. When I started this series, I wrote down a good set of ideas on what's not, and then I brought my friend along on board with this project for him to be a co-writer. We got into an argument about stuff many times over. Eventually we parted ways, and then like I don't know how long ago, but I think it was a really long time, like probably 4 months, 6 months, or maybe a whole year later. I can't remember exactly, but we just got back to being friends. But to avoid all that happening all over again, I decided not to like bring up REALTALE or re-invite him back on. I don't know if you would have said yes or no if I did that, but I didn't want to do it again, honestly. Especially now, right? So I ended up rewriting a good set of REALTALE by myself, and yeah. But now I will go into more in depth about the different reasons why I'm glad that the episode isn't out yet. Alright, so getting into the writing aspect, like I was talking about earlier, I'm trying to make my series different from the other AO series, honestly. Like, I want mine to really stand out, so I would say I made my own power system for it. I try to give you characters. I try to make you characters and try to implement your powers into series that haven't been seen before and what's not. I try to have unique fight scenes. A lot of them have been inspired by anime, honestly. But I want to have tactical fights like, I don't know, Hunter x Hunter. I want some like fast-paced action scenes like kind of like Dragon Ball Z and Bleach. And I don't know, I want to say like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, another anime that I really like. It has tactical fights, but they're a lot different also from how they're done in Hunter x Hunter. But yeah, tactical fights, fast-paced fights, so what's not. I don't want to spoil all the stuff that I have in mind, but you get the idea. I'm also gonna delve deeper into certain other things. Like, for example, this series is gonna be 18 plus for sure. Stuff I plan to show is definitely gonna make it an 18 plus show. It's gonna be more mature and what's not. I could yap all day about the different things like gonna make my series different or whatever, but I think it'll just give you like the tags. You know how like a movie or anime will have tags on it, like thriller, action, or else. I'm just gonna give you the tags that I have in mind that should explain what exactly I'm going for this series. Alright, so the tag of this series: action, mystery, comedy, romance, and horror. I will briefly go into detail for each of these, and I will try not to yap. So let's begin. Alright, so our action. As I said before, I plan to make this series as unique as possible. I've obviously been inspired by a lot of anime, like I said before, and you will clearly see it. I'm telling you, you will see it. Right? But anime like Bleach and what's not, JoJo, Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball, Super or what's RZ, whatever you want to call it right now. But yeah, I've been inspired by a lot of those, and I want to have tactical fights. I want to have like all out fast fit. Like every fight I want to be different. I don't want to just feel like one thing every fight. Right. Mystery, I plan to have a lot of clues and what's not in the series. Like I want people to like use their brain and like try to figure out what's going on in the background of the scenes. I will give like screens on the hints. I'll give hints on what's not. And honestly, if people can't really figure out things, I plan on making a wiki as well one day to have information to so hopefully give. Oh, and not just the wiki as well. When this episode, you don't see it yet, right? But this episode actually has, what do you call those things again? Like eye catches. And eye catches in anime are usually when, for example, Attack on Titan does it all the time. Like when the screen would like pause and then it would like have an image on screen showing information about a character or like a horse or like a titan or whatnot. I plan to have those in my series. There's already one in episode 1, right? So yeah, mystery. The characters find out about themselves, find out about the universe, whatever, blah blah blah. Comedy, honestly, my comedy is gonna be a little different. I might not do it like how other people do it. Honestly, I find a lot of comedy in some certain animes a bit cringy. Like I like the comedy attack. I know this might not make sense, but like serious comedy, right? Like I don't like overly exaggerated comedy. For example, I don't like to see like a character getting cut. I hate to see that, like especially like in a lot of anime, like they make the characters look kind of pathetic, especially males. Like a male will barely see some boobs, and then like their nose will start bleeding, like, and then like they'll, I don't know, like when they talk to the girl, they can't talk to the girl, and then they just make men look really pathetic. Like a good example of this is Sanji from One Piece. Sanji used to be my favorite character, so I realized how much of a simp he is. I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. So a comment like that is a no-no for me. So if you want an idea what comedy I would probably go with, I would say something more like Gravity Falls comedy. Like, if I had a picture one scene that would fit what I would do is that scene when Dipper was saying something about, actually let me just show.
And that's not just jealousy talking, I'd say that to her face.
I need your help.
You're the worst.
Right. Romance. Let me not dive too deep into this, but basically I wanna, as I said, 18 plus show. This is what it is, gonna be 18 plus. But I'm gonna expand a lot of people's relationship, like the beginning, middle, try to add some realism to it, you know, arguments, makeups, backup, you know, stuff like that, basically. If I had to do one example, I'm gonna, this is just an example. I'm definitely doing it, but this is just one relationship plan to explore on, and that's like with Tori and Azrael. Like I'm gonna actually have them fall in love and having eventually have Azrael. We all know this. This is not a spoiler. Eventually they're gonna have Azrael, my universe version of Azrael. So all the stuff that led to it, you know. So yeah, nothing really much to say about that. It's just not gonna be like child friendly, obviously. Horror. Things are gonna get very dark, but story-wise. But in terms of horror, a lot of scenes are gonna get bloody. They're gonna be bodies and what's not, or gore and what's not. So yeah, I don't really need to go much in that. Blood and blah blah blah, all that stuff, 18 plus stuff once again. But yeah, that is all the tags so far. Let's move on to the next thing. Alright, reason 2. The stuff that's being made in the background for the series. For example, the music. Take a listen to this. I'm going to play a small bit and then it's going to skip forward because this song is not released. I don't want anybody stealing it and then uploading it for themselves. So let's put here, play like 10 seconds. Alright, that's enough. Skip forward to like there. No, about here. No. Where is that part I want to show? There we go. So yeah, stuff like that for the music. I also gotta work on the character designs. Like, that also ties into writing. Like, I don't want to write a story for a bunch of characters that their design's not even finished yet. But I have a solution for that soon, but I'll go into that a little later. But yeah, character designs are also being worked out in the background. I gotta also redesign some of them. Artworks, logos, and posters. Like, I don't really need to get into that too much, but I think that might speak for itself. If you have a question why that might be important right now, you can always ask me in the comments. And co-animators. So obviously, as we can tell, I'm struggling to do this by myself, right? That's why I gotta hire people nowadays to help speed things up. It's still not out after all this time. So I need to find a reliable person that is gonna be consistent. I have a friend coloring some scenes for me right now, actually, that I'm paying to do, and I can tell that really soon that he won't be able to do that anymore because he just started back school and he's in the military now or some shit. So pretty sure he's not gonna have the time for this anymore. But yeah, that's basically why I'm glad I haven't uploaded the episode yet. Because I feel it's gonna be a struggle to, like, I don't know, man. Imagine animating a whole episode. Alright, let's say I did the script for episode 1, right? But then episode 2 script isn't ready, or like, I just try to avoid plot holes in terms of writing. That's why we'll write everything now. So like, I know these stories already been planned out, and I don't want to be like, oh my god, this is such a good idea, because sometimes I get really good ideas for like, I don't know, emotional moments, shock value, blah blah blah, all that stuff, like really good writing ideas later on, and sometimes I gotta go through to think of, should I leave things right away? Is this gonna be too last minute? Is this cringe? Does this make sense? Or is this gonna be a plot hole? Stuff like that. So yeah, I want to finalize the story at least. I don't know, man. At least to like season 2, but realistically, I would like to finish all the writing first before I really dive into the series. Because when they release episode 1, then people are gonna expect episode 2 soon, then episode 3. See what I mean? Like, I don't want to be behind, struggling to animate this episode, and then on the side struggling to write thing. Like, nah, I don't like the idea that I don't think it will be ever caught up. Because then eventually, even if I will be honest right now, I got most of season 1 written out, right? But all the episodes aren't fully written out. So imagine let's say I don't think episode 6 is fully written out. Yeah, that's not fully written out. So imagine if I get episode 6, I know how to scramble and write a good episode and finish it. That's not gonna make sense in the long run. Like that might even cause a plot hole later down. So I want to take my time with this story. I feel everybody would be a lot more happy if I took my time with this story instead of writing garbage. But yeah, it's also because of my lack of edit experience as well. Like, that made me happy that this episode's taking so long. I definitely got better over the years in terms of like art and what's not, and I will show you right now what I mean. But this is a good example of a quality over quantity. Alright, have to retake this one over again, unfortunately, because the audio just got screwed. But, right. So, I'm making a side animation based on the original Power Star lore, but I'm putting my own twist on it. I'm big fan of Power Star. This basically started like a couple of months, no, a whole year ago when I just stumbled across this Accu Limited video. I met the Accu Limited guys. I reached out to them, and became friends. I commissioned some some sprites for them. So this is their work that is on screen. You should check them out or what's not. But yeah, I basically started doing this animation last year because I wanted a break from REALTALE, honestly, and then it got way bigger than I expected, and now I'm doing a full-fledged animation. So I was like, you know what, sprite animation is way easier than 2D animation, and thanks to them I was able to make something like this that you see on the screen now. But yeah, this animation should be out in a month or 2. I had somebody working on the REALTALE coloring thing or whatever in the background. Like, I think I said that before the video, but if I did it, yeah, I said it now. But yeah, I guess this video is gonna obviously come out quicker than the REALTALE video, and I needed to do it because if you don't upload something in a while on YouTube, I heard it actually like kind of makes it harder for you to be seen in the algorithm, and it just kind of phases you out the algorithm. I didn't want that, so what I decided to do was do this animation so I can like pop myself back in the algorithm while doing something fun. Because as I said, I love Power Star a lot, and sprite animation is a lot easier to do. But yeah, that's the reason. I haven't done an animation. Last animation I did was literally 3 years ago. Alright, so chapter 3, the conclusion. So that's about it, honestly. I hope I didn't miss any points. In the end, I still gotta do what's best for my channel, so that's why I'm kind of focusing more on this animation right now. I just needed a break for REALTALE, honestly. And in the meantime, it would honestly help for the series as well. Right, because I'd rather start the series while I'm ready with the writing and everything, and hopefully a co-animator to help speed things along and what's not, than to do it and then be scrambling. The episodes that could have been better got rushed and now they're ass, and then like I got to pick up the pieces later if I even will be able to do that, honestly. But I do have 2 things that I Not two things, one thing, right? No, two things, yeah, it was right the first time. Two things that I will do to hold people over. Even when this episode comes out, I'm still gonna be doing it. So, one will be I will make a little mini series. I hope, I can't remember if I said this earlier in the video, but I just repeated myself if I am. But I'm gonna make a little mini series that I will record myself making a character design and upload it. That way everybody can see, and that will technically qualify as RealTale content. I think people will like it, like edited music, all that stuff. You watching me draw, and I think everybody enjoy that. So a little mini series, like I will call it RealTale character design, episode 1, episode 2, blah blah blah. And yeah, people should like it. And on the side, I will also do like other fan animation. I had a Sonic animation there that I was planning on like redoing for the longest while, so I'm gonna do that like next year. But yeah, I have plans. RealTale obviously is my main series. I would like to be able to finish it one day. I plan to have like, I think 3 seasons or 4. Right, but I'll honestly, it's the best thing to do is like try to condense this as much. So if I could get this condensed to 3 seasons, it's more likely to actually be able to get finished instead of condensing to 4, because I don't want to start the series, get far, and then be like, oh, something happened, and then it can't get finished. So yeah, so I gotta work on the pacing too. I shouldn't make it unnecessary long or make it unnecessary short either. But yeah, that's enough yapping. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was informative to you, and I'll see you next time. I don't think I missed anything here looking at my notes right now, but I don't think I missed anything, right? No, I didn't miss anything. I don't think so. But yeah, I'll try to release the episode this year as best I can, but that part starting comes first. I'm gonna try to release that in the next month or 2, as I said before. Alright, bye!
Hey nerd, subscribe. Like now. Do it.